Hello, Omar. Could you tell us about yourself and why you are interested in this position?
So, in the end of year 2016, I got my bachelor's in civil engineering, and I chose this degree because I always thought it would be interesting to know how structured were built and the reasons they fail. So, and what helped me also to choose this degree was some family friends. I asked them about their work, and they tried to describe a picture of their daily routine, and it seemed very busy and challenging. And this is what I wanted for my future. Additionally, I don't like office work that much, and with this degree, it helps me to get into the field and go around more often than other degrees. Um, also, um, as a civil engineer, there's a lot of job opportunities because it's such a wide field of engineering. And during that time, there was a construction boom in Dubai, where I'm from, and there just seemed that job opportunities were like a lot, and this is what I wanted to. And and I wanted this position because during my senior year, we had a transportation senior design where we had to design and analyze a road connected two parts, two remote parts, and we had to do a detailed feasibility studies and giving different alternatives. So the project itself was challenging due to the time limit we had, but we successfully completed the project. And I feel that the role in the job description is similar to the role I had during this year of the senior design.
Okay, thank you. Could you please provide an example of where you have built motivation and cooperation within a team?
So during the senior design, we had 3 weeks to complete the project, but we were behind schedule because we had exams and everyone was busy with his own projects and assessments. So 3 weeks before submission, we knew that we had to push ourselves and like work extra hard to be able to complete it. So I had to give each team member a task and a deadline, and everyone with no excuses had to complete his task, and that worked out well because we were able to submit it on time and without any penalties or mark loss.
Thank you. Have you ever encountered a problem which required you to come up with particularly creative solution? Please describe the situation and your solution.
So after my graduation, I worked for a company for like a year and 6 months. It's Dorsch Consultancy, and I was a civil inspector engineer. And my job role was to follow up any delays for the project, check material submittals, do required tests for new materials, which was pretty basic for any civil inspector engineer. But there was a time where I had more than one project and I was responsible for 5 projects simultaneously. So following up with everything and like making sure all materials are verified and delivered on time was difficult. And I had to work as a team with electrical and mechanical engineer. So any delays from my side will delay their work because civil work is the start of any construction work. So I designed a spreadsheet containing all the materials and dates and all the tests required for them, and I had to update it daily, and it made stuff easier and following up easier. And with any delays, I used to send emails to follow up with the contractor, and the client was really impressed by this spreadsheet and this work. And I wouldn't have been able to follow up all the 5 projects without this spreadsheet. And also the other engineers, they created a similar spreadsheet to follow up with it, to follow up with all the 5 projects. So this made the process easier, and it made it much simpler for the client to understand if there was delay, and it helped me protect myself from any liabilities, because I used to report and say if the contractor is delayed in a certain area, and this will affect the progress of the project. Additionally, it helped the contractor to know what he laid in, and it helped him to follow up with materials, and we were able to successfully complete the project on time, and any delays was caused by government papers going through. It wasn't by the contractor or the consultant side. So any delays were out of our control.
Thank you for your answer. Do you have any questions for us?
I wanted to ask if I wanted to reach you, or how many days does it take for you to reply for my job interview?
Should be about 4 days, I think. Is it suits you?
Yes, and I will send you an email for a follow-up email if I didn't receive any call. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.